this is going to prove to be an interesting video, and maybe this is going to be a test of an interesting video. I went and saw a movie last night with my brother and one of my good friends. We saw True Grit, the remake of a John Wayne classic about the Old West and six-gun shooters. And, you know, people in the Old West were really good with a gun. And the guys that were really good were good with two guns. You know, they could shoot a gun with either hand. And right now, I got kind of double camera going on right now. This camera here is not recording yet, but I am going to get it recording soon. And people are probably wondering why on earth I have a fanny pack with a stuffed animal dog in it. And there's a reason for that. There was supposed to be another gentleman at that movie with us last night. My good friend from high school, great friend of mine that I've had for decades now, because I'm an old guy, what can I say? And I got some bad news. Ugh. And this is one of those days where you just want to put on the 1,000-pound blanket because it's so heavy, and just stay in bed all day. Lots of tests of the heart so far this year, and I guess I would have it no other way. Oh, this camera just turned off, so I'm going to turn this one back on. There we go. Hey, little guy. But as I was saying, my friend was supposed to come with us to the movie, but unfortunately, his little girl had a tragedy happen. Her pet dog, named Abby, was put to sleep. So of course he had to be with his family, because a dog indeed is part of the family. I kind of felt like I should have been there too. I'm not part of the family directly, but I'm the godfather of that young lady, and I take that role pretty serious. So today I spent some time writing a letter to my goddaughter, an orange letter, and I'll talk more about those orange letters in the future. I have a habit of sending letters in orange envelopes to complete strangers all across the world. So, and I think I'm going to keep up that practice in the year 2011. But what I'm going to do now is kids do read. I know they do read, especially text messages these days. And my little goddaughter sent me some messages on Facebook, and I tried to express my sympathy and condolences to her for the loss of Abby. But I'm thinking, because she told me that she made a video of Abby right before, you know, they took her to be put to sleep. I thought maybe today I would try and make a little video for her too. So what I'm going to do is try to use two cameras at once. And this camera here is the video that I'm going to make for my goddaughter. And it's going to be very brave. I try to do something brave each and every day. And what words can you say to a young girl that's lost her best friend? That's very... that's brave stuff. That's brave stuff. That, I think it's hard to talk about being a godfather or having a godchild without having the word God involved. And yeah, so I'm gonna do my best. And maybe I'll give her like a 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. I do tend to ramble on, but I'll see how I do. And I'm curious to see what I have to say. You know, there's only one way to find out, I guess. This is going to be weird, but I got to turn on this camera too. So, all right. Double barrel. Here we go. How's it going there, Miss Sydney Page? What a day. What a day. It's one of those rough days. Have you ever had one of those days where the blanket feels like so heavy. It feels like it's 1,000 pounds. Well, today is one of those days for you. I know it is, and it is for me too, because I love you, kiddo, and I've been thinking about you a lot today. Just didn't want to get out of bed, but I had to, because, you know, I said to myself that I need to write you an orange letter. Do you remember my orange letters? The ones that I sent out with the 50-cent pieces in them? I bet you do. I don't know if you still have that 50-cent piece I sent you all that time ago, but I think you might. I think you might. And I will make sure to include another 50-cent piece in that letter, so you can stick it in your shoe if you need to. I know that you're feeling a lot of pain, you know, in your heart with Abby being gone, and maybe that little pain in your foot, because it is a pain in the foot if you keep that thing in your shoe all the time like I do, that you will have, you know, you'll realize that someone, namely me, I'm with you in spirit, kiddo. I was really tempted, you know, to come up and see you in Fondy, you know, when I heard that your dad wasn't coming to see us. You know, we went and saw the movie, but it was okay, you know, and it was about cowboys and six guns, but my mind was kind of somewhere else, and I think the guys could see that. I was wondering how you were doing. But you did say on Facebook that you made a video for Abby of your puppy, and I got a new little friend here. His name is Sledder. I'm gonna take a look at his butt here. It's kind of embarrassing. Can you see that? Sledder. That's Sledder. Anyway, he was a gift given to me, kind of as a joke, you know, because I've been, you know, talking about this husky puppy like for forever. You know, when am I actually gonna get the husky puppy? Well, I'm thinking that I'm gonna get that husky puppy pretty soon. Spring is coming, and he is just adorable, isn't he? No, it's, you know how, you know, having a puppy will get people to talk to you. I do think that if I walk around town with a fanny pack with a stuffed animal dog in it, they'll probably stay away from me, you know. But what can I say? I am crazy Uncle Gurr, so that's kind of par for the course. But I'm really looking forward to getting that puppy and bringing him to Fond du Lac in my purple minivan and setting him loose on you and letting him lick your face big time, because you have it coming. Who knows? Maybe even by then there'll be a new puppy in your life too. And man, how much fun would that be? Do you remember when we went to that dog park and we had that fake stuffed animal dog along with Coop and Abby, and I threw that stuffed animal dog into the air and caught it, and everybody that saw us thought it was a real dog. That was hilarious. It was hilarious. And dogs just put so much love into your heart, and I know you're hurting really a lot right now, because that feeling seems like it's gone, but it's not. That ache that you're feeling is the love inside you, and that's a good thing. And someday down the road, I think you're gonna thank Abby for that ache, because, you know, how much love do dogs give us, and how much do dogs teach us about love? I mean, they're like the best examples ever. So you know, all dogs go to heaven. I know that's the name of a movie, and St. Peter is supposed to greet you at the heavenly gates, you know, when you get to heaven. But I think that anybody that's ever had a dog, you know, when you're walking towards the pearly gates, St. Peter might be standing outside, but the dog rushes to you and is the first one to greet you and walks you up to St. Peter, I'm sure. So, you know how a dog will sit by the curb and wait for the school bus. Well, Abby's sitting, you know, by the pearly gates waiting for you, and what a feeling that's going to be. So I miss you, kiddo. I kind of wish, you know, I don't like living with regret. I kind of wish I would have come up and gave you a big hug yesterday. That's what being a godfather is all about. So I love you, and now that I'm taking my eyes out of those ugly notebooks, I will be on Facebook more this year. So hopefully we get to keep in touch and send each other's messages. And you know, as long as we talk about Abby and keep her in our heart, she's never gonna die. She'll always be with us. So let's make some new memories in 2011. Love you, kiddo. Mwah. I'm turning this off. All right. Here's one from the heart for my little goddaughter. I'm not going to kiss this camera, don't worry. I mean, that probably gross people out, but yeah. So I guess what I'm going to do is take this camera and try to burn a DVD with it. Wish me luck with that, because I'm a paper and pencil guy. I write letters. It sucks to be me right now with the cameras, but it's worth it. I'm gonna try to you know, ease my goddaughter's pain and maybe put a smile on her face, and knowing that yeah, like love is about sacrifice sometimes, and the sacrifices dogs make for us, it's just, I don't know. They are great teachers about love. So I hope if anybody sees this and they have a dog, they give them a big hug from me too.